What's up, everybody? Tony Tubes coming at you. Sorry for the bouncy camera and the wind. We're experiencing a windstorm, and my porch out here is the only place I can get some peace and some quiet because I got some kids, and it's a Sunday, so they're here. But yeah, there's a massive windstorm going on. But so last night I saw the Avengers: Infinity War, and I'm not going to spoil that movie for you. This is basically to talk about, and a lot of people might be having the same or had the same issues as I did, where I started off with the Marvel Universe, like, raring to go. I thought it was kind of weird, when I first heard about Iron Man coming out. I was like, Iron Man? Like, that's the character you're going with right now? But I wasn't ever a huge Iron Man fan. I was always more of like a Fantastic Four Spider-Man guy, but they already had some Spider-Man movies and shit, so... But Iron Man came out and it blew me away. I thought it was awesome. Couldn't wait for the next one and stuff. Little did I know at that time how big this was all going to get. And, I tell you what, sorry about the wind, man. But I tell you what, man, Iron Man 2, I didn't think it was as awful as everybody else did. I thought it was cool. I thought it was interesting. It had some cool fight scenes in it and stuff. And Whiplash, that racetrack scene was fucking sweet. I'm sorry, it was. And I love Sam Rockwell. And so Sam Rockwell's his character, what the fuck was his name? Oh, I can't remember his name now. It's on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, Sam Rockwell always does a great job. So I love Sam Rockwell. Jesus. But I was on board for it, and then Captain America came out, and I was on the fence about that movie for a while. Same with Thor, I was on the fence about him for a little while, so I waited until they came out on DVD before I really watched them, and I loved them. I thought Captain America was fun, and this guy, under ordinary guy, if that's even a word, not ordinary, just kind of below average guy in the ways of physicality and stuff, got a heart of steel though. I just thought that was cool, man. I thought that was really cool. And I thought Thor was amazing. I really loved Thor. I thought him being a brat and getting pretty much, getting thrown to earth to learn some lessons and shit like that. And just the end when he finally goes to get his hammer and shit. Oh man, that was badass. Or not at the end, in the middle when he goes to try to get his hammer and he just flies through all those guys and Hawkeye's like, I'm pulling for this guy. I loved that movie, man. That was awesome. And I love, the doctor from that movie. And, geez, man, my brain's not working today. God, I shouldn't play Silver Screen Showdown today. But, he was in Hunt for Red October, too. He's a really good actor. I really like him. Selvig, or whatever the hell his name is in the movies. But I thought Thor was awesome and stuff, and the Avengers was just beautifully made, and it was just fun, and it was funny, and I liked the Hulk too. I thought some of the fight scenes and stuff in the Hulk was really cool. I thought the casting of Liv Tyler was kind of interesting. But I liked the Hulk, and I was excited to see Edward Norton take it over. And then I was kind of bummed when he didn't, and things happened, and then they replaced him with the Ruff, and Ruff did a great job. Ruff is doing a great job. Love Mark Ruffalo for it. But other than that, man, all of a sudden, Ultron was pretty good, and then it was. The movies kind of slowed down for me a little bit because they were throwing so much at me from different places. They had all these shows starting to come out on Netflix. Sorry for the bounciness. Try to hold my hand still. All these shows coming out on Netflix and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and just all sorts of stuff just thrown at me at once. And it was just so much to handle. And all of a sudden it just kind of like, I don't know, man. I just kind of fell off for a little while there. And I was just kind of like, it's getting repetitive, it's getting repetitive. And, but like I said, little did I know where it was going and stuff. And so I'm really like, all of a sudden I watched, Spider-Man Homecoming, and all of a sudden it was like, Spider-Man's always been, besides like Wolverine and stuff like that, Spider-Man's always been one of my favorites. And so seeing a great film like Spider-Man Homecoming, and I love Michael Keaton. He's my Batman. So, gotta love Michael Keaton. But Spider-Man Homecoming was such a breath of fresh air for me in the ways of a Spider-Man film, in the ways of the Marvel Universe and stuff. Then I saw Thor Ragnarok, and that was insane, and I think that's kind of why I dropped off a little bit, because, you started getting Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3, and they just weren't as good. And then you got Thor the Dark World, and it was just kind of like, bleh, and it just all of a sudden it just kind of started sucking a little bit. And I didn't even very much care for the Winter Soldier. I thought it was like I said to my buddy Mark last night on the internet, that movie was just kind of like a stepping stone to greater things. Yeah, there was a lot of action in it and stuff like that and everything, but first of all, I was always on the fence about the guy that plays Bucky, because he was the douchebag in Hot Tub Time Machine, and I just can't take the fucking guy seriously. Like, every time I see him, I just think of him sitting there going, "These guys are Russians, man." But like the tiger roar when they're fucking fighting and shit is ridiculous, man. And so I couldn't take him seriously. And I know that's my bad. That's not his bad. It's my bad. I guess it's his bad for taking that movie, but I loved that movie, so cheers. But it's just, I don't know, man. There was so much. And then Thor and Spider-Man, and then I was on the fence about Doctor Strange, because I haven't seen enough of Benjamin Cumberbatch to really say I really like him as an actor. I saw him as Khan, and it just seemed like he always utilized the one move where he'd like look down and say something and then come up really fucking sinister and shit. Like, and I don't know. That's pretty much the only thing that I had on him was Khan, and so it was from Star Trek. So it was kind of interesting. But I saw Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange was amazing. When he goes at the end, when he goes to. I thought that was brilliant, that he didn't fight the creature. He outsmarted him, and I just thought that was really cool. I thought that was a really interesting way to defeat Dormammu, or whatever his name was, and stuff. I'm here to bargain. That was really fucking sweet. Cheers, Benjamin. But, so I loved that, and I couldn't wait. I still haven't seen Black Panther yet. I really want to see Black Panther. But I saw Infinity War, and it's just amazing. Oh, and I love the Guardians movies, too. Guardians, that was kind of the start of me going, okay, this is getting better. This is getting better now. Guardians 1, and then Guardians 2 I thought was still pretty cool, except for the fact that they killed one of my all-time favorite actors, and that's Kurt Russell. I was really cool. I was really happy when I saw that movie at first. I was like, oh my god, Kurt Russell's his dad? That's amazing, man. And then he turns out to be the douche snot of the movie. That really blew. But no, dude, I loved Infinity War. I'm not going to say anything about it, but I loved Infinity War, and I'm just excited for the next one. I went out the end of it going, that was amazing, and I'm just so stoked now, and I'm just so happy to be over my Marvel fatigue, and then also, in those movies, like I said, Iron Man 2 and 3 and Thor the Dark World and all that stuff, we were also getting terrible Superman, Batman movies and shit, and so it was just kind of like, oh, where's this shit going, and honestly, like, I saw The Last Jedi, and that just kind of like ruined a lot of my movie experience for me, and so I've been really down in the dumps on MCU, and I'm really happy that I'm back on board with MCU. So I just have to say, it was amazing. Infinity War was amazing, and I can't wait to see it again. Like, I'm going to be just as excited to see it a second time, because there's some certain questions that I have that I think maybe if I look hard enough, I might spot something. So, first time's always a trip. Second time's a little bit more of analyzing and focusing and stuff like that. So I can't wait to see it again. But yeah, man. So Marvel, Disney, hey, Disney, go Disney. You guys are doing a good job with this. You guys took a dump in your pants with The Last Jedi, but Infinity War, and I'm guessing the rest is just going to be amazing, because you guys have been impressing the shit out of me. So thank you to anybody that's made a great Marvel movie. So have a good one, guys. My door's going to blow in on me. Marvel, MCU, good stuff. Go see Avengers Infinity War. Oh, and I'm just going to say, Avengers Infinity War, 5 out of 5, 2 thumbs up. 5 out of 5. So, alright guys, you take it easy. Happy Sunday. I'll check you guys later. And guess what? Pretty soon here, within the next month, I'm going to have a new tube review studio going on. So, it's going to be amazing. I don't have to do it in my porch anymore. I can actually start talking about movies that I want to talk about, because it's been sucking living in such a small place So it's going to be really cool. And we have Silver Screen Showdown starting to air or film in 2 weeks in Aberdeen, South Dakota. I can't wait for Silver Screen Showdown Season 2 to come out this summer. So we'll see you guys then. All right, bye.